So what's up, gentlemen and ladies? Welcome to part two of this four-way comparison: Toyota Veloz versus Honda BRV versus Mitsubishi Xpander Cross versus Hyundai Stargazer. So if you haven't watched the part one yet, I'm gonna pin the link to the comment section below. So go ahead and watch that first if you want, and if you want to continue with the part two, it's gonna be right here. So I hope you continue to enjoy this. Here we go. Okay. So now let's go for their each of their pros and cons. What I love about the expander, it's listed here. Please screenshot nyo na lang to. The top is the highest ground clearance in its class. Flood prone areas, malulubak, humps, expander cross is the way to go. All right. Cruise control, the synthetic leather seats are really good. What I love about the expander cross as well is the premium interior, guys. And then the Montero steering wheel, fully digital instrument panel, second row armrest with cup holder. Ito yung strong point ni expander. But the con is only two airbags, low headroom for third row, and then no 360 degrees, not auto-retractable. But aside from that, if these are what you value, then it's a really good option. Yung yaw control naman, guys, it just means it's an assist with the cornering and the sharp turns. Okay, applies braking assist. So that's really good to have. This is how it looks. Okay, there you go. Montero steering wheel. Para kang naka Montero if you're gonna be using the expander. So you have. I actually am impressed with the dashboard of expander. It really, I love it's. It matches my taste in terms of the interior or the dashboard. So for me, I really like this. From all four, this is what I love. What I would prefer in terms of the look. As you can see, the electronic parking brake and the auto hold system. Okay. Then the seats, just I don't like the blue one, but aside from that, it really is impressive. Second row armrest with cup holders. I think siya lang yung meron nito sa apat. That's really good to have. This one pala, this is not leather because it's the lower variant GLS. Then this is what I talked to you. Third row, I was actually shocked that it's very tight with the headroom. All right, 5'8" of height, but that's how it looked. Okay, but these are the kits that you have. The looks basically is what's really improved. Now for the Stargazer X Pros, my black top option, just same with the expander. Premium interior as well, guys. Honestly, Hyundai Smart Sense. More of that later. Cruise control, leather seats, wireless charging, EPB, auto hold, fully digital instrument panel, most spacious, abundant in storage, especially the dashboard. I love that. That's one of my complaints with the Veloz, a lack of these. So good NVH, and then the portable table on the second row, just like the Innova, unique DRLs. Right? Cons would be exterior looks could not be for everyone. Okay, it would take some time to for most people, but I know there are still people who like the looks. Okay, yeah. Hyundai Smart Sense just basically the same for all, just sensors all around the car, the lane keeping assist, stuff like that. And then the exterior, there, it's just really impressive with the specs. Actually, that's how it looks like the dashboard and the interior of the Stargazer. All right. Okay. In terms of these, the look is also there. It's very nice, as you can see. The integration of the instrument panel and the infotainment system is also impressive. So aside from the looks, this is what I like as well for the dashboard. You have a lot of storage. All right. You have a lot of storage there, as you can see. This is also a unique part of it. The gear lever is also something that I like. Electronic parking brakes and the auto hold system. This is what I'm talking about. You really are abundant in terms of the space. You have here place your storage to place your phone. Apologize for the quality, guys. It's just taking time with it's still loading, but yeah, there you go. You have a lot of space here, guys, for your passengers. And then this one right here, if you can see, it pops out, and then you can open that. Still a lot of storage. So I love that about Stargazer. Second row seats, this is how it looks, and then the portable table. I don't want to eat in the car, but at least you have that for your road trips. Okay, and then of course the unique tail lights and the rear end. Now let's go with the BRV pros and cons. Crossover look, like I mentioned, Honda sensing, simple and elegant interior, most powerful engine, adaptive cruise control, full leather seats, paddle shifters, and remote engine start. So this is also one of the winning factors of the BRV. You're changing, your wife is changing. You can just start your car or the engine right away. All right, that's really a good feature. So I don't think you need that with the modern cars, really, but still, that's really good to have. Cons would be manual handbrake. I just want to put that here for the sake of just the modern, systems that we have. Tilt only steering wheel. That's also one of the weakness of the BRV, guys. It doesn't telescope, so you need to adjust. I hope that you'll be satisfied with that if you're going to be choosing the BRV. Digital and semi analog instrument panel, which is not a deal breaker for me. Actually, I wouldn't mind the not fully digital instrument cluster. Not great configuration on folding the third row. It has a space, it has a gap on the third row, it has a limp, but at least Honda provided a tray for that to even out the space at the back. Okay, Honda sensing, this is what we're talking about. And you can just study this, you can just screenshot just the basic driving aids. Okay, this is how it looks. The sophistication is really there. The prestige, very cliche. Honda is Honda. Solid talaga. It's really solid. Honda is a very solid brand. Really, as I always say to you, as we experience, my father is a Honda person, Honda fanboy yung aking dad. So yeah, there's really something with Hondas. Yeah. So you have here the basic amenities, cup holders. The gear shifter is quite simple, and then there the manual and traditional handbrakes, right? And then the interior is this how it looks like. Okay. One thing that I love as well is the black headliner. Okay, so it's very really sophisticated and very premium. Honda BRV there. This is the tray that I've talked to you about. Okay, if you remove that, you can actually put that under, so you can have more space, right? So at least Honda solved this or provides this default if you buy one. Okay, BRV looks from the rear end. Of course, you want to be proud, right? When you are driving, so this is how it looks. Now let's go with the Toyota Veloz. Luxurious exterior, and then the interior as well. Interior look is also advanced for me. Ambient lights, mood lights is really wonderful. The blue lines is really, it takes this car to the next level in terms of the impressive looks. So Toyota safety sense. What I love about the Veloz as well, guys, is the pre-collision emergency braking. So that's something that is very important. Really helps with the safety, guys, of your trips. So that's really good. Fully digital instrument panel, EPB auto hold brake system. Then the positioning of the wheel. I think hindi lang Veloz meron yan, but that's something that I really appreciate. That where you last stop, you have an idea what's the position of your wheels. That's really helpful. And then of course the greatest feature of this that the others doesn't have is the long sofa mode. Okay, and you get all of these wonderful features for a great price point. You just don't have the cruise control. I believe it doesn't have DRLs. I don't. I just switch it to the second mode of the switch of the light to have DRLs look, and then thinner body frame, as they always say, thinner body frame for the Veloz. If you're gonna try it, it's really thinner. But for me, that's not a big deal. If you say that it's about safety, protecting your family and inside, at least it has 6 airbags. For me, that's very good enough. And outside from that, I can't do anything anymore about that. Right? Still gonna be an accident. Still gonna be a wreck either way. So God forbid, right? So at least you have 6 airbags compared to the two and the lower, the smaller. I mean the 4 airbags of the other the other competitors with the lower variants. So lower ground clearance, ito rin isa sa mga biggest downfall of Veloz is the lower ground clearance in its segment. But it hasn't bothered me at all. It hasn't really affected my life. I don't have any major we don't have any major potholes in where we live or where we usually go. Higher humps, we don't have that as well. Um, it doesn't affect me or it doesn't bother me. The low ground clearance is not that low actually for me. They always keep on saying that, but for me it doesn't matter. I didn't. For me, Veloz is a great enough car actually. And then lastly, limited space and storage on dashboard. You already know that. That's what I don't like about the Veloz, but yeah, that's what we have. So we can't really have it all. So Toyota Safety Sense, this is what I'm talking about, the detection here on the front, right? It stops when you're about to hit something. So I'm really thankful for that. I love that. Automatic high beam. Most of these, the others also have, but this is what I appreciate. The blind spot monitoring as well. Extra layer of help before you make turns. Of course, I always talk about this 360 camera, all of those good stuff. Okay. All right. As you can see, here's how it looks. Very good amount of space. Yeah, there are more premium feeling in terms of the interior or the dashboard, guys. But this is what we have. This is how it looks. I'm impressed with the 9-inch. The way it's been there. It looks like a screen that has been installed. For me, I love that. And this one, the thing that I'm talking about, the blue ambient lights is just really nice for me. And then you have the EPB and the auto hold. Then the wireless charging pad, long sofa mode, very impressive for the first row. This is what my wife also loved, guys. When she's the passenger, she has the ability to like fold the first row seat in this way so that she can really maximize recline as possible. And then obviously the second row folded. There's the what Toyota has been bragging about, long sofa mode. I really love this, guys. Wireless charging pad. But just take note, it doesn't just to settle your expectation as well. Doesn't really work as as good as you think it should be. You need to remove your phone case if you're gonna be using this. Okay, 360 camera is really great. There. So finally, this is the part that we're gonna be talking about. My decision or my verdict among these four. If still I'm gonna be going back to the past, will I still buy the Toyota Veloz? So having said, guys, all of these things that we talked about, no, uh, if you if you have remembered all of the things that we talked about, the features, the factors, engine, the ground clearance features, I think those are really the important things, and the aesthetics. Let's not forget the aesthetics. A very big part of the car buying decision you need to consider when you're buying the car is really the looks and how the car makes you feel, right? So for me, in terms of the features, all the things that I need is in the Toyota Veloz. uh, Story time. If I'm gonna be going back, guys, to the moment that we made the decision to buy the upgrade or the next family car that we have. If you know, we came from Vios, right? And then uh, if you remember the reason as well that I shared with you, laging sumasayad, Sometimes we need to carry more people with us sa mga churchmates and yung mga events namin going up to the uphill subdivisions that we're gonna be going. 1.3 engine lang yun, so we need a bigger engine. And we need space as well for the yung mga gitara, beatbox, stuff like that. We needed to kailangan talaga namin isakay yung mga instrument speakers because we're gonna be doing church events to that place that we're gonna be going to. So that's when we realized parang we asked, we prayed, maybe Lord, we need a bigger car. So that's when we have been in the market to check what is the good option. So I talked with my wife and my brother. So I shared to him about this, ongoing problem, a good problem that we need to solve, which is yun nga, what is the next bigger car. So when I shared this to my brother, shout out to my brother Rian Sigara. You can go to his channel. He also does motorcycle reviews. So if that's your thing, you can visit his channel. But yeah, when I was talking about this with my brother, I was thinking maybe Avanza, right, or a seven-seater, or a good bigger, like, just the family car, a seven-seater, a good seven-seater. But then we amazingly we realized that why not, in my mind, really, why not go for the Veloz. At that point I didn't realize that we could make it. I didn't realize that we could, like, kaya namin budget wise. So when I really thought that, parang isa yun sa mga talaga guys, motivational things that I can tell you, just really try. You never know what you can get. So when we considered the Avanza, then my brother said, why not just go for the Velos? So that's when we checked, we called our agent, how much is the down payment, or the pricing, all of that stuff. So we realized kaya naman. So for me, to be short lang, there were no competition in my mind with this four. Veloz was really what I wanted if I'm gonna be choosing the next seven-seater. I'm a Toyota lover as of the moment of this creation of this video. I love Toyota. I trust Toyota. I respect their quality, and they just have the good balance of the pricing and the what you get for the money, right? For what you pay for. So now I just actually studied this. This is my confession. I just studied all of these other competitors now that because you guys have been requesting. This is the only moment that I learned about all of these things. And for me to still go back now, um, maybe if I'm gonna rank all of these four, okay, if I'm gonna rank all of these four in terms of the possibility of me choosing any of these four, still I would go last for the Stargazer X because simply, like, maybe 60 to 70% for me is the looks of the car, and then functionality is very important as well for me. But I'm that kind of person. Sorry guys, but I'm that kind of person. I'll try to get more functionality as I could, and then as much as I can get the best looks as well, if you know what I mean, right? So that's my fourth choice among these four. That's gonna be the one that's farthest. And to be honest with you, I haven't even thought of reviewing the Stargazer X. Just simply, I've judged it very wrongly. But now I learned that it is very good. It is a very good and actually maybe the best of these four. If I'm gonna be honest, it has the best functionality among these four, and the space, the storage. So highly recommended Stargazer. But as men, of course, we also want, yung angas, or excuse me, yung looks. So that's just my opinion. Next, the third one for me would be the BRV. Yes, I could, if I really want the Honda, I would really do my best. Maybe I could compromise with the budget, but for me, it's just really not there. It's not enough. The features are not enough, and there are things that, especially the engine is there, but the best in its class. But I don't need that. Like I said, I'm just mostly city driving. I work from home, so I just occasional church lang naman and groceries, and occasional go out with friends. Yun lang talaga yung life natin. It's very boring. So very sometimes lang yung mga road trips. So Yeah, that's my opinion with the BRV third. And then I will go second for the Xpander Cross. Okay, simply because of the looks and how it feels, how it makes me feel when I see an Xpander Cross, guys. I really feel great when I wish that I have this car. When that's my honest feeling when I see an Xpander Cross, especially the white one and the two tone. So very impressive looks. The premium interior of the Xpander Cross is really what I love. There's something with the Mitsubishi, this Expander. I really love the interior feel of the Expander as well. But yun lang talaga. Lastly, the features: 360 camera, long sofa mode, pre-collision, emergency braking. All of the features of the Veloz is what I need and what I love, matched with pasadong pasado naman sa panlasa natin yung looks ni Toyota Veloz. Okay? So, how about you guys? How would you rank all of these four? Okay? At this juncture, you can leave, you can jump off. Just I'm gonna read this comments. Shout out to Vin. No regrets choosing Veloz V. Wow, great choice. Amen to that. All right, let's just go here first with another one. I have no regrets. Just okay, same. Sorry. So with Michael Ton, shout out, sir. Been following the Hyundai Stargazer X in TG and Autodel now. Closely observing your recommendation. Salamat kayo. So yes. I hope that this helps, guys. Stargazer versus Veloz is really a very close fight. I remember nung naligaw kami sa trail sa Minalungao Trail, sorry, Nueva Ecija, kinaya ng Veloz ah, kahit 6 packs kami. Laking tulong ng 360 cam sa trail. Pina-underwash ko after ng ride, walang gasgas sa ilalim. So yeah, if you're really someone who will really need that, 360 cam is really useful. Pang matagalan gamit ng sasakyan, Toyota is the best po. Una sa lahat, mura pyesa at availability also. Yeah, amen. That's one of the factors. Really, we cannot deny that. Unfortunately, the quality is declining. The build quality and the interior is not there. Not impressive with competition, but that's one of the trademark. That's what you will really go for. Expander ground clearance, isa sa like ko, palaban sa baha. Agree. So, yun nga, flood prone area, maraming lubak, maraming humps. The highest ground clearance should be the one you will choose. But if you, sa amin, we don't experience that much of flooding. Thankfully lang, and no potholes or yung mga malalalim and matataas na mga humps. So I guess this is it for this video, guys. I would love to know how would you rank these four. If you're someone who's considering this seven seater, so I really hope that this has been helpful, and also the comments of you guys. Thank you so much for all your input. Appreciate all of you. Comment below which one you would pick, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Ronnie with Project Gentleman, reminding you that when we seek God first, make Jesus Christ our King, follow Him all the days of our lives. That's when we get wisdom and all the other things that we'll need in life. See you in the next video. Can't wait to see you there. Ciao.